Welcome back to the show. Great to have your company this morning. Well, Australia's Taipan fleet of helicopters has been grounded following Friday's crash. But the nation's Army Chief says he expects the aircraft to remain in use until their scheduled retirement next year. Joining us to discuss today's headlines is Tasmanian Senator Jacqui Lambie. Hey, Jacqui. And Melbourne Lord Mayor Sally Capp. Hey, Sally, nice to see you this morning. Jacqui, first up, to all the defence community and especially these families, a truly awful couple of days. The Taipan helicopters there's been some concern about them for some time. Should they have been phased out sooner?
Oh, you know what, Carl? I think just because of the situation at this point in time, we're only 48 hours in, it does hit a defence community and it hits them really hard. Whether they lose one, whether they lose four, it really does hit. And for me, I'm not feeling very comfortable talking about whether or not a fleet should be grounded or not. Right now, there is a lot of people out there hurting. And there are kids out there that have lost their dads. And it is a very sorrow time at this point in time for those defence personnel and their families. So for me, I think, for the sake of grieving and letting people move on with their week and until these men are laid to rest, then I think talking about Taipans this week's probably not very appropriate. But I just want those people out there to know you've got a lot of support, those families out there, and you've always been in our hearts. So
it's fair enough,
I know you've got a very, very long week, but we are all thinking about you.
It is another reminder, a stark reminder, is it not, Jacqui, of the sacrifices and the pain these families are going through this morning.
This is the unfortunate thing. You're training for war all the time. And, we already know that more incidents happen in defence. They are riskier. You've got to do riskier elements to prepare for war.
Yeah.
And sometimes the equipment just isn't up to scratch either. So it's really, I think we'll hear a lot more about this in the next few weeks. But out of respect to those families, there's going to be a long week for them, and our hearts go out to you.
Sally, again reiterating another reminder of the sacrifices, huh?
It really is, Carl, and just the gravity of every situation that our defence personnel go into, even when they're war games. And now really is a time for all of the sympathy and condolences, of course, but for all of us to show gratitude for everything that our Defence Force personnel do on behalf of our nation.
Well said. Moving on, household gas could soon be a thing of the past. New South Wales now refusing to rule out a ban on connections in new homes after Victoria announced its controversial ban on Friday. Sally, what's so wrong with a gas stove?
It's so yesterday, Carl. It's electricity. Look, this is about new builds. It has actually been a part of the City of Melbourne's planning guidelines for some time now. We recognise we need targets. We need to start this transition. Of course, it needs to be affordable, and for any households suffering stress from cost of living rises, etc., that needs to be managed well. But it's good to have targets. It's good to have plans towards transition, and this is a very positive thing for Victoria. Come on board, all the other states.
Jacqui, what do you think?
Well, I think I won't be ordering steak in Victoria because, God, you can't have a sealed steak without gas, mate. Honestly. Christ.
I like cooking with gas.
Don't do it in Tasmania.
All right, Australia's biggest stars turned out in force last night for the 2023 Logie Awards in Sydney. Jacqui, we missed you on the red carpet last night. What was your highlight?
Well, I think we've got 2 weeks of sittings, mate, so I sort of walked into my hotel room, quickly watched on what some of them were wearing, and then I had to get into legislation, which was not near as exciting. But I have to say it's always a great cause for them to get dressed up. It's great for people to still be receiving rewards for what they do on TV, and it's always good. I didn't see much of Sam or his comedy, but apparently it went off. That's what I'm hearing this morning. So well done to the Logies.
He was very funny. Sally, what do you make of it? I mean, it's not in Melbourne, but...
Well, look, it's a great celebration of a very important industry. It looked like it was fantastic. I watched particularly the brilliant partnership between Warner and Khawaja on Channel 9,
yes.
Carl. The cricket was going off, and very exciting for us to really demonstrate that not only have we won the Ashes, but we deserve the Ashes.
Yeah, that's what I should have been doing, watching the cricket.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.